Hello everybody, welcome to your daily pop of positivity. I thought I would do an on-camera read and come on and say hello. Every once in a while I see some of my favorite readers come on and I'm like, oh, I kind of miss that kind of like connection, so I thought I'd come on. And I do have this lovely card that keeps popping up strangely enough, and I thought this was amazing. And it says, if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? And I was thinking about this and actually talking to a friend about this today too. You know, this is being in touch with our desire and burning with our passion for what is that one magic thing. So what I always ask myself is what would lead up to that? What would start me to be able to navigate that huge picture of whatever it is? For me, it would definitely be being able to like travel the world with my family, not ever worry about expense, and be able to have all these like holistic gatherings and just bring and create these wonderful packages for people filled with crystals, holistic lotions, potions, candles, fun things. And we're able to experience nature all over the world. I mean from like Malibu, Hawaii to like the Galapagos, just all over the world, and take these specialized boats, because I used to sail with Ian all over the place, and go and visit some of these uncharted places and have each boat be a sanctuary for whatever's going on that day. One could be meditations, one could be crystal use, one could be just like getting really in touch with deep and hidden emotions. Water tends to do that. I feel my healthiest and my most balanced when I'm on the water. I just feel it's a beautiful flow state, and that's one of my dreams. And I feel like, you know, cumulatively I will get there, but what does it begin with? And the first thing that it begins with for me is to be in a very strong belief state that I can have, do, think, be, say, feel anything that I want whenever I want. And oftentimes I can tune back into that by just saying, you know, quick assessment. What are your thoughts right now? Are you thinking good? So what I'm going to do is we're going to pull two cards. There's one. Yay, Three of Wands, which I love because this is about the future. And this is really kind of evocative of what is the energy that we're sending out into the future. What do we believe about our future? What do we believe about our possibilities? And are we making that, are we nurturing that? Are we making that part of our, you know, our pinnacle energy? Are we really focusing on that? Like, I'll pick a thing a day. I really will. I'll say today, I want to dig deep and find out some great remedies for you know, alleviating depressive states in people, because it's a huge issue in our world, and people get there with no help with social media and all the other stuff that's out there. You know, all these people looking super fabulous, living these quote unquote perfect moments. A lot of them are staged. We need reminders of that. That's why I think there are more and more you know, spiritual formats coming up, more light workers coming in to combat that, to combat this falsehood that, oh, well, if you're draped in furs and money and Bentleys and stuff, then you're special. Not true. The majority of the time that people, when they get this kind of money, especially if it's very fast money, they realize who their true friends are. There's a lot of problems and complications within families. They worry about how to protect all these assets. There's all this craziness that comes in. So this is about really your spirit, your indomitable spirit, to create a life where you are creating the magic, that you are saying, you know, do I believe I'm worthy? And please have an emphatic yes at the end of that. I am worthy. When I plan my future, do I communicate my needs to myself, to my spirit guides, to my neighbors, to my friends, to whomever? Keep saying to yourself, whatever I believe and whatever, you know, whatever format I'm trying to outlay to have these dreams become my reality, all I need to do is have the belief that I am worthy. I'm always worthy. And I know when I'm in a calm state and I'm thinking rationally and I'm not overdoing it, because that's the number one thing for me, staying calm. I'm like double fire in my chart, Sagittarius. I always want to do everything, and I also have Pisces, and you know, so I think so deeply of things, and you know, measure by measure I can alleviate tension and work through things. But also being an empath and being, you know, clairsentient, at times I get overwhelmed by things, but all I have to do is go, hey, move a muscle and change a thought. You can honestly create the destiny that you believe in by knowing you're worthy of it, taking measured steps towards it. Focus all of that. Like just making this necklace and these earrings the other day, I ordered a bunch of charms and I was like, I want to make some really pretty evil eye jewelry that is like sparkly and fun. And I made a promise to myself. I said, the day they arrive, I'm going to sit down and rewatch one of my favorite shows like The Viking or something. And I'm going to create things because I love also the way that they created jewelry back then, the metals, the simplicity. And I said, I'm going to get in the groove and do that. And because I told myself I was going to do it, I knew that my time is my own. When I make it my own, I'd be able to do that. And that's exactly what I did. So remember, when you are formatting this beautiful near future and far futures, ask yourself, what is one thing today that I can direct my energy towards that so I can make it happen, so I can get out all the obligations and the other things that really don't matter and confer with my highest self and make these things part of my reality. Great relationships, laughing, making time for people, my cats in the background, being silly, like today, going out to lunch into a really fun place with my son and my husband. I was like, I'm carving out the time, I'm setting the alarm, we're doing it, and we're going there. Really, really reach deep and know how your life is going to be enhanced by you taking measured steps towards the life that you want, the person you want to be. We're not always the people we want to be or that we are super jazzed by, right? Like I know I have certain things. I have a really weird disinclination to ever want to clean and organize my home. He's a Capricorn. He's always on top of everything. So I always think, oh, he'll do that. And isn't it weird we do that? But I get so creative and I have all these creative explosions and jewelry and stuff everywhere that I'm like, I'll get to it later. And it's like, I'm not about that. And I remember one time too, when I was working for somebody else, I was legitimately paying about what I was making an hourly rate for like my housekeeper that because I was like, I want a clean house, I want to come home to a clean house, and I don't want to come home from work and then have to clean my house. But I would rather be out mixing up, talking to people, working in a cafe than I would be home by myself cleaning. So it's one of those things, these trade-offs. But no, each area of our day, our life, our week, we can have it, be total carbon copies and not feel like we're growing and being the same, or we can decide every day I want to make a decisive turn into the unknown so I can stretch and grow and really kind of flex my muscles. It could be intellectual, it could be humorous, it could be tolerance, it could be educational, it could be anything. But I feel like a lot of us really need to go out and stretch those muscles and see new things and experience life in a new way and feel good about our effectiveness, whether it's for change in our own lives, our families' lives, to grow and look back on the day and be proud of like how we experienced it and what the strength we possessed, the clarity of mind, all of that. Like I have a couple weird fears. I don't like driving over bridges, very high bridges. I get that weird thing. I don't love spiders. I don't love really congested highways, but it's like one of those things that I do realize is we can talk ourselves into anything and we can push through at any moment and convince ourselves. Other people have done this, they've survived it. It's a simple mind over matter kind of strategy. So try little things too. It could be public speaking or whatever it is, because I feel like this beautiful August that's coming in for us is really going to have us go into that Leo energy of I'm going to charge forward with courage and perseverance and make my dreams come true. So you guys, that is your daily pop. Love and light. Have a great day.